Hi, my name's Sami Gurdon. I'm one of the exercise physiologists here at Start Training. Just putting a quick video together for you today to formally introduce our gymnastics program and give a brief overview of how that's structured. So we see gymnasts coming into the clinic for three main reasons. Firstly, for end-stage injury rehabilitation. Secondly, for strength and conditioning to improve performance. And thirdly, for injury prevention. Regardless of why gymnasts first come into the clinic, we always start with a really thorough physical assessment and get to know as much about the athlete as possible. So things like age, stage of growth, stage of skill development, level of gymnastics and training load can vastly affect the plan. As exercise physiologists, our role in injury rehabilitation is basically to pick up where physios left off. So physios look after the acute injury, diagnose and get the athlete out of pain, but there's often a bit of gap between where they are at the end of physio treatment and where they need to be to handle a full training load with no issues. In our assessments, we look equally at cause and effect of the injury. So firstly, we've got the weakness related to muscle inhibition that occurs due to the injury, and also the effect of the disuse while a person's recovering. On the other side of that, we have a really good look at how they're moving, assess their biomechanics and try and identify possible causes. If we don't address these things, we end up with a pain-free gymnast, but when they go back to full training, they're at a significantly high risk of re-injury. Biggest challenge that we face with gymnasts from an S&C point of view is improving their power without increasing their mass. So movement efficiency becomes really important. It's our job to assess and determine whether a gymnast is losing force due to things like poor muscle patterning, joint instability, weakness in a muscle or a group of muscles. And then with that, we look at optimizing things such as jumping and landing mechanics, general patterning, core control and speed of movement, among other things, and that's how we improve execution of skills and routines. So the last part of the program, as I mentioned at the start of the video, is injury prevention. We're seeing more and more athletes come into the clinic before they get injured, so we put them through a thorough assessment, figure out how they may be at risk of injury, and we address those things before they become a problem, and generally we find that increases performance as well. Key things that we generally look to attain in gymnasts are stability in all major joints, good quality movement, meaning are the right muscles firing at the right time, and also does the athlete have good strength and control through the entire range of movement. This becomes really important for gymnasts because they operate at such extreme ranges of motion, and it's these end ranges of movement where we become most susceptible of injury, just because the muscle is at its weakest point and generally the joint is at its most unstable point as well. Thanks for watching our video, guys. If you're a coach, a parent or a gymnast yourself and you have questions about how we can help, don't hesitate to get in touch with the clinic. We look forward to seeing more gymnasts in the clinic soon.